Check out the Rileys. Coming to you live from Mindanao, Philippines, and Oahu, Hawaii. Is that a burp? Lordy. What was that noise? You over there burping? Oh, he was getting prepared, huh?
Well, you had the introduction. I had to do something.
Uh, you wanted to make a rude sound, huh?
Yeah, like you. But
Yeah. Well, welcome in, everybody. We are just going live today just to hang out together. Um, if you guys are new to our channel, my name is Bam. This is my beautiful bride, Mercy, aka Filipino with Attitude, aka FWA. So, whatever you choose to call her, call me Bam or Riley or Bill or something in those lines. But Bam is easy to remember, kind of my
not
nickname.
baby.
You can call me baby. I don't want everybody else calling me that. Crazy, crazy. But anyways, we don't have a huge topic today, unless somebody brings one up. We got some big stuff coming up, but you had a live stream last night. Is that
Oh
correct?
yeah,
What
yeah.
was the young lady's name?
Sharon.
Sharon. So Sharon, I only caught a little bit of it this morning, but sound like Sharon was kind of a smart lady, right? like like well educated and
Very smart.
spoke pretty good in English, huh? And
Yes.
she's part of the single lady series that you're doing. She happens to be in the Philippines. And
Right.
what part of the Philippines was she from?
She's from Cagayan, but now she works in. I think it's somewhere in the north, Laguna.
Timmy's in the house. Watch out, everybody. Timmy's here. Hey, Timmy.
Hey
So she works
Timmy.
up north by Manila or
Yeah.
something to that effect. It's good to see you in here,
Good
Timmy,
morning.
as always. Um, So yeah, like I said, I only watched a little bit of it. Of course, I was asleep time you started. It's probably 2 o'clock,
Yeah.
3 o'clock in the morning time you started my my time here. But in case you guys are new here, my wife right now we are apart. She's at home with the kids in Mindanao, Philippines, and I'm on beautiful vacation here in Oahu, Hawaii. Uh-oh. Somebody calling you? I heard a phone ring.
It's
So,
you.
let me. So, anyways, you told me that. What's up, Dave K in the house?
Hey Dave King.
You told me that there's a holiday today, so the kids don't go to school.
Yes, yes.
Do you remember the name of the holiday? So they
No.
just have a holiday like Tuesday, and now they got one for Friday too.
No, yesterday is holiday. The Immaculate Conception. It's a
Okay,
Catholic.
holiday.
Yeah, it's national holiday.
I knew it was a day or two ago. It's like you guys have holidays for holidays. Oh, we had that holiday, Immaculate Conception holiday. Okay, dokie. Anyways, well, thank you for hanging out with me today.
Yeah.
I know you're probably all questioned out, but is there any questions you want to ask me?
I don't want to know what you did, but yeah. What did you do with
When this morning, or last night, or yesterday, or
last night, yesterday?
oh, good question. So
Yeah.
yesterday, if you guys have not seen the Hapsters live stream from yesterday. She took me on a big adventure yesterday. It was I no stuff. It felt like Christmas to me. Okay, I couldn't sleep the night before. I was too excited. I went to sleep for 1 hour and I popped right back up. I was like, "Is it time to go?" um, and my wife can contest to that as well because I was trying to talk to her like, "Hey, I'm up."
Yeah, he keeps calling me.
So what we did was we're here in Hawaii, so we went to Pearl Harbor. We went over to Ford Island, uh, which is a military base, and there on Ford Island, we were able to go aboard the USS Missouri, which is the
Oh.
actual ship that the
Those
Japanese.
people who likes history would appreciate that, right?
Oh, it was it was so awesome. It was like we had a private viewing
Mm.
of the ceremony yesterday.
Wow.
Yeah,
Must be nice.
we were there, and they had a survivor
Wow.
was on board, and
Like he said something? Like he talked in front of the
well,
crowd?
he's very, very, very old, so he wasn't doing too much.
Oh.
So there was 81 years ago when it happened. So he's like 100. so yeah, he's not like up giving speeches and stuff. He's being wheeled around. So I seen two guys yesterday at two different
Yeah.
locations that was from the Pearl Harbor attack that was there, and that was
That's
pretty
cool.
awesome. Uh,
Yeah.
they had a flyover, and they had one of the ships come in, so they shut down the island. They actually the bridge that goes to the island. It's not like a drawbridge where it raises up like this.
Yeah.
It's
What
a
is it?
bridge. It's a like a floating bridge. So what happens is it drops down, and then they float it up and under the other part of the bridge. So then it leaves a big area so that the boat can get through. So the boat came through into the harbor, and it's all decorated up. The sailors were there. There was a bunch of sailors at the
Wow.
U.S. Arizona, and
Did
they
you
were.
video it?
Yeah, I got video. My video won't be ready for a few days before I can share it. But my suggestion is seriously, if if you haven't went and watched the Hapsters live stream, she was there. She was live streaming it for everybody. It
Yeah.
was it was stinking amazing. So um, we got like behind the scenes. Like we went places where like typically you could not go. I'm telling you guys,
Do
not
you
not
pay for the entrance?
you're supposed to, but it was a special occasion, so they thought we were part of the group, I think, and just let us go in. So we
Yeah.
didn't ask, we went. Shoo, let's go. So there was military there, uh, junior Marines, and sailors, and all kinds of
Wow.
people. So it
Did
it
you
was
take a picture with them?
no, I was uh, I was trying to stay. I was trying to stay there, so I wasn't trying to draw extra attention, right? So, and you'll see in the video and stuff, like they had, hey Tim, welcome in, Tim, Dizziak in the
Tim.
house. So yes, we, our stuff that we did, we kept it low pro, right? We kept it quiet,
Mm.
and you know, it's it was uh, it was awesome though. We got to see stuff that unless you're there, I mean, we went there bright and early, right? And like
Yeah.
not very many people knew that. like there was a lot of people over at the national park where they had the Arizona where they take you over in the boat, but where we were was at the USS Missouri, so it was like nobody was there except
Wow.
for like the VIP people that were supposed to be there, and then us, me, me and the Habsters. So it was
Wow,
pretty
fancy.
cool. Yeah, they were all nice to us. They didn't like, hey, get out of here. You know, we were being respectful and quiet, and we weren't interrupting things. So be home for Christmas? I don't know. We'll see. I haven't bought a ticket yet, Tim. So I can't say. I don't know if the tickets are going to be outrageous. So, but I'm ready to get this fireplace kicking back here. No, I haven't been that cold. But I was just really enjoying myself. And then we went over to the Arizona area. I went over there, and like I said, we seen a another veteran that was there. Of course, there was a lot of veterans there, but I'm talking about the one from the Pearl Harbor attack. So it's pretty awesome to see those people. They're not. There's very few of them around now. You know, it's 81 years ago when this happened. So add up, you know, if they were 18 or 19 years old, they're 100 years old now, you know. So, you know, there's not going to be very many of them around, and then if they are around, will they will them out to the ceremonies and stuff? It's I only seen two, so
It's
pretty
good.
awesome. Yeah. So I was stoked. The flyover was about the most awesome thing that I ever seen. I had two phones in my hand and only got one of them to work during the flyover, and I was disappointed because the one that I was doing my video for YouTube on didn't work. I thought I hit the button, but it didn't. But anyways, you know, can't have everything perfect. But anyways, if you guys want to see what happened, what we've seen, the behind the scenes, the ceremonies that took place, please go to the Habsters. I got the link in my community tab if you want it. But definitely check her out. So check out her channel. So what else is happening?
Nothing much.
Yeah.
Same old, same old. I went to the park. Lots of lots of people were there.
Today? Yeah, I saw the Missouri came into Pearl Harbor in 1998. Yeah. It was actually Tim, they actually used the Missouri during the Gulf War, or they upgraded it to be able to fire the missiles off of it, and they actually used it in the Gulf War. So after that, they were going to think about scrapping it, but enough people raised money to be able to save it and to put it into Pearl Harbor, and now it's a floating museum. But
Wow.
hey, what's up? Hippity dippity in the house. Good
Hello,
to
hippy dippy.
yeah. So we are just talking about we were talking about Pearl Harbor and the attack and the 81st anniversary, but we can talk about whatever if you guys got a topic. Mercy was talking about doing Zumba this morning, so
Yeah. One of my friends said, "Hey, you be careful. You love to eat after workout." Yeah, true.
you like to go eat something, huh?
Yeah, craving for.
Yeah, yeah. Half asleep. Well, I understand. If you were out playing games all night, huh? Well, thank you very much. Thank you. I know I'm beautiful. What can I say? Is that is that one of our kids? Yeah, she's talking. Anyways, guys, if you've missed out some of our series, I don't know if Timmy at last night's. So Timmy didn't miss it. So if you guys miss out, it's not for everybody, but if you know somebody that is looking for a Filipina or just a single person in general, send them our way. We are doing those that series. Mercy's doing it. It's not me, but she's asking them the questions, doing the interview. Been in the car all day. Okay, that would make you tired. I understand that, my friend. So, yep, it is a great series, and Mercy's having a lot of fun with it. What's up, Brett?
Oh yeah. Sharon yesterday, really nice lady.
Really nice, yeah. So
Yeah.
you've had two interviews this week. One with Venus.
Venus and
Yeah.
yeah.
Now is Venus a OFW?
Yes.
Where's she at?
OFW Singapore right now.
So she lives in Singapore. Okay.
We only have an hour,
Yeah.
interview. That I think that's the shortest interview ever.
Yeah. So you had to run it. I know you had short
Hurry,
interviews
hurry.
before, but it's typically because internet issues or sound
Right.
issues or something like that. But if she was in Singapore, probably her internet was decent, right?
Not bad. They could understand.
Yeah,
I don't remember she froze.
yeah, I didn't either. Maybe
Yeah,
you froze.
maybe I did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't know that Sharon have a, I rewatched it. Didn't know that Sharon have echo. From my end, when we were talking, it's clear.
So she had an
Next
echo.
time I'm going to ask, kind of like an echo. When you sing, there's like that. Oh.
Hmm.
Not like, like 1 second echo. Just like when you have the YouTube. I'm not sure what's going on, but yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I only watched a couple minutes of it this morning, so I didn't notice anything. There she is. There she is.
Yes.
The woman with the
Hello.
plan. What's happening? Like she did a live stream this morning too. We were just talking
Oh,
about you, just to let you know. I
right.
don't want you to think we didn't talk about you. So we went to the celebration yesterday, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we celebrate. We were thinking of the people we lost to Japan, attacked us and stuff. So where do you think we went to lunch at?
I don't know
A
where.
Japanese place, of course. I thought about that later. So the Hasters took me to eat some good noodles.
Sushi,
Noodles.
ramen.
Yes, that's one of your favorite things.
Yes, yes.
So the place that we went was really good. So I finished it all. It was a lot of noodles, and I didn't think I'd be able to finish, but I finished it. And
So
I used
shall I drop the invite
sure.
to the
I didn't. There's the invite if somebody wants to come up. Hasters, come on. Japanese noodles are called. How do you say that?
gamote ramen?
Yeah,
I don't know.
but that
How do you
that's
read
like
that
that
one?
place.
Gamote, oh, gamote. Gamote ramen.
They were good. That's like the place there that we go to in Marbell, right? Those that's a Japanese noodle spot too, right?
I don't know. I
with
think
the
so.
sushi. Yeah, I believe so. Same type of stuff with the pork in it. And, yeah. So it's
The
really good.
sushi, where Zuni and I came here, the sushi are very cheap, delicious.
We put a
Like
lot
there's a
of
ten
cheese on
dollar, in Merce Cafe, right? That's the only place that's good, but it costs $10 for that eight what you call that, like sushi.
this.
Yeah, and it's $10, like so expensive. We found, her daughter recommended, like, hey, go to that place. Lots. It's
But
only $5.
we went to that other place over there by the Korean store, and it was cheap sushi.
Where?
By next to the Korean store in Marlboro. I
Tell
don't
me
know
the
the name
place.
of it.
The Japanese place by the Korean store. Ah, grocery store.
Yes,
Is it cheap there?
I thought it was. You paid the bill, so how do I know?
I think the other one, Hibachi.
Oh, okay.
Team, hey, Soy Mafia. Why Bam in the kitchen
Oh, I'm not in the
hideout?
kitchen. Trust me. So what's up, Joe and Jazzy down in Georgia? Georgia? Talking about Georgia. I was saying hi to Mr. H2H, who's in beautiful Philippines right now. He's up in the Luzon. He's up in the Luzon.
Luzon, the north.
Yeah. I've seen his wife, our sister, was posting some
It's
nice
wonderful.
videos. Yeah, you see those?
No, not yet.
She didn't
Sometimes
have.
in
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes they get there late.
yeah,
Yeah. Leftover
leftover
turkey.
turkey.
Yeah, I'm done with leftover turkey. Leftover turkey. All finished. Now
Done.
we had turkey. We had some leftover turkey last night, actually, because we had a little bit of the. I don't know if you call it goulash, where you like have vegetables and I don't know. We had that last night and sandwiches.
I learned, something today. I mean, not today, the other day. We like to do like this, baby, like this. Put our hands on our waist.
Uh,
The trainer said no because it will, what you call that, like make us a hunchback.
oh, really?
Like this is put your weight on it. You had to do like this.
Uh,
Mercy in USA, Bill in Hawaii, H2H in Philippines, everyone away from home.
and now
I
Mercy,
wish.
Mercy's not in the USA. She's in Mindanao right now, so she's
Yeah,
there.
yeah, Mike.
But
I'm in
yes,
the Philippines, but
Tim
in the south.
H2H is in the Philippines right now. He's been
Mm.
there for I don't know how long. So we switched places. He went to the Philippines, and I'm house sitting. Look at this house. Where do you want to sit this to? There's even
Wow,
a.
you have your own little library?
Oh yeah, I wish I could read. I'd go see what it said. Uh, Look at that TV thing set up over there with all that wood cabinet. Termites would love that. But good to see you, Mike. Yeah, you
Yeah.
said hi to
Hello,
Buddy.
Mike.
Yeah. But yes, we are enjoying some time. The hamsters really did give me an early Christmas yesterday,
That's
early New
wonderful.
Year, early birthday, all rolled up into one. She took
Hey,
me to
guess.
some place I did not think I'd be going. There she is. What's happening?
What's going on, you guys? Hi, Mercy. Hello, beautiful. How you doing?
Hello.
What's going on?
Good.
What's up? Just got home from Costco.
Oh man, was it packed? Oh, it's
No, 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 it's not. I think because it's lunchtime, I don't know, and it's Thursday,
okay.
so not a whole lot of people. Hi, Mike Whitcomb, Tim DCA, Timmy. We have Brett. What's going on, you guys? Joy Jassy, hi. So, what's up? Happy holidays, everybody.
Yeah, it's a there's
Happy
a holiday.
holidays.
There's a holiday in the Philippines right now today. My wife
Why?
doesn't know what it is, and but the kids are out of school for it. This
Ah,
is the this is the second holiday this week.
wow.
They
I
have
can't
weird
wait for the
holidays.
for next week because next week is last week of, school day.
Oh,
It's
so no
Here,
more school for kids.
yeah, after 16, no more school till next year.
yeah.
Oh my goodness. What's up, Timmy? I see you again, Timmy. How you doing? Hi, Brett
What
Glass again.
what southern hot sauce do I like? Actually, I do not know because before I went to the Philippines, I could not eat hot stuff. After I lived in the Philippines for a little bit, then I was able to eat hot again. I don't know why that worked out like that.
That's
I've
good.
always liked it, but I wasn't able to eat it. It gave me too bad of heartburn and everything else. So now I can eat it. So if you got a recommendation for a hot sauce, hey, I'll try. I do not mind.
Immaculate Conception.
That was yesterday, right, Mars?
Yes. Yes.
Did I work today? No, I did not. Today it's my day off. Thursdays are my day off. It's my day off. But I gotta do some chores. I
Yeah,
thought about doing a stream outside, so that's why I went live streaming this morning.
yeah,
And Mike Whitcomb was there this morning. So
yeah.
just me, I don't stream long. I only stream like for an hour. Just
Right.
good enough to say hi, hello, and goodbye.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So
I seen you was streaming, but I hadn't made my coffee yet, so I had to go make the coffee. And the time I got back, had you had
mm,
ended. I mean, I logged in, but I just hadn't said anything.
yeah, I yeah, yep.
Kimchi.
Kimchi. That's delicious.
Kimchi's good. It's
Yeah,
actually
good
Yeah,
for your health too,
yeah,
right?
it's a probiotic for your stomach, for your gut. It's good for us, especially women.
yeah.
Hmm.
Makes you
Yeah,
fart a lot, right?
I don't know about that part. I haven't had experience that much for that kimchi. Maybe for you, but not me.
any, any anything that's made with cabbage and stuff that always farts me up really good. I like it.
Maybe it's a regular cabbage, but this one it's more like the Japanese cabbage they use, which is good.
Yeah, yeah.
That's actually my dinner tonight with some chicken from Costco. Chicken in
Awesome.
Costco is so cheap. It's like $6.
Right,
Not the spicy one. Now you can do the not so spicy ones. Yeah.
right. I
So
like it kind of spicy though. I don't eat a large amount of it and just have it nice and spicy.
Brett, you were taking the pills for what?
I was taking the heartburn pills myself back in the day, but I try not to take all those pills for no reason. Just try to control the diet a little better.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's going on, Merce? What's happening in
Uh,
your world besides
Nothing.
your talk show, your sessions?
I
Some of you
try
are good.
Zumba in the park.
Oh yeah,
That's
I could never do
yeah,
Zumba with a lot of people. Last time I went, I did that like before the pandemic. I used to go to the gym and
yeah.
they have this group of women or men. So I remember my friend says, "Let's go try it." So we tried it for a week. I can
Mm.
dance. I can do, the technique, whatever. But when you put a lot of people in and I'm on there, I'm like a freaking I spin. That one lady, she was doing all this kicking and she was like right to my face. I'm like, dude, that is not cool.
Right.
So I'm like, nah, this is not make us. That's all I need is somebody kicking me in the head. I'll be like fighting back.
Right. You own them.
Yeah. So I'm like, nah, this is not my thing.
Right.
Oh, yep, yep.
So
I do like to see, old people feeling better. I mean, feel good about themselves. They're, wearing sexy clothes.
Sexy
Yeah.
clothes.
spandex,
Yeah.
the workout.
Sana all.
Like when I think they have been doing the Zumba for a year now.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So I like looking at them like, oh man, I really admire
BT,
these people.
Yeah.
which is
Hello,
good. It's good
BT.
for the elderly, to
Yes.
have that get together like that. It's
Right.
good for them. It keeps them busy and agile. Yeah.
Yeah,
What's
their
Very.
up,
cardio, right?
BT? And that guy, Cliff? What's going on?
Yeah.
Welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, spandex
Mike
is
would
not
come.
good for everybody, right?
You're right about that, Mike. Oh my
You
goodness.
see a lot of dimples and not the right kind.
Not the right one.
Oh,
But
Lord.
it's like telling yourself like, man, they can do it, I can do it too. Like, but
Yeah.
I'm not wearing spandex. I'm not confident enough. Like I know where the bumps.
You
Uh,
know, you know where
Don't
it's
wanna
good to wear that
focus that.
spandex if you have like shorts or like that skirt for
Yeah,
tennis. Yeah, those are good.
right.
Yeah, but with all that hanging out, camel toes and all, nah.
You can't help but stare it, right?
I know. I'm like, hi,
Like,
hello
man,
there.
like it's
like,
like a magnet. Like, what did I just see?
what did I just look at?
Distracting. Yeah. How you doing, BT? What's up, BT?
Hello,
Yeah.
BT. BT was there too. I think the hamster last night said hi to me, right? The hamster.
Yeah.
You were there.
Yeah.
It was early this morning for her. So
Yeah.
Mm,
I said
so
hi, hello. Yeah.
when I got up, you had just ended like an hour or so before I
I
got up.
always get up early anyway, so you get up
how
early.
early do you get up? At 4 o'clock?
Depending on what I'm gonna do, like this morning I woke up at 4, but any other time I'd get up before 4. So I like my time quiet. I zone in, meditate a little bit and enjoy my coffee, check the emails, check who's messaging me.
Right.
And that's when I start looking who's online. Once in a while, I go through and look, and I just kind of stay there for a little bit. I don't say nothing. It just depends who's there. So
Yeah.
basically, I lurk every now and then.
You're a looker, huh?
Mhm.
Mhm.
And then
I do too.
especially with my families out there, and I look what they're doing, and then I get to go back and start messaging them like, so this is what you said. They're like, what? You were there? I'm like, yep, I was there.
There you go.
So they're always careful what they say.
Yeah.
Oh my
My
god.
wife was on a live stream the other day talking about people from Kentucky marrying their relatives and stuff, and uh, I take that
It's a joke. I said a joke. I take it back.
Oh, so somebody got.
I got hurt. I mean, I'm originally from Kentucky. That's where
Oh,
my
Kentucky.
family's from. So, and she's in here talking about they marry their brothers and sisters. So, but then she made a joke about herself, like whistling at one of her cousins or something at the family reunion. So I didn't feel as bad. So,
Yeah,
It's
Mike.
not just the Kentucky.
Go
right,
ahead, Nurse.
It's not just in Kentucky. Everywhere in the world, especially mountains.
mountain region.
Oh, you don't
Yeah.
get to meet all your cousins anyway, so you don't know who's your
Right.
cousins anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah,
True.
yeah,
Well, they
yeah.
do it in Alabama. Yeah.
My quit
See?
calm, I do get between 6 to 7. If I get 8 hours, it's good for me. Because I normally go to bed at
Right.
8 p.m. So my latest would be 9. Yeah, I'm very good at my sleeping pattern.
That's good. I don't
What
have a set one. I keep waking up. I can get about 4 hours, maybe 5 hours at a time. Then I got to get up and move around. Then sometimes I get to go back to lay down again, but sometimes I can't. So just depending. So I try not to go to bed too early because I'm going to be up crazy early.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
what does
But
this
I don't
terms
go for
mean?
the host, Brett. I go for the host. The reason why I'm there. I don't go for anybody else. I could care less about anybody else who's there. Yeah.
What does this mean?
Which
4
one?
a.m. I'm checking my eyelids for leaks.
It's kind of
That's a
it's
Timism.
it's a male thing.
It's a joke.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
Hello.
What's going on? I figure I'd come up and say a few dumb things.
Oh Lord, Steve, hello, welcome in. Yeah, I seen you on the exercise equipment there, Joe.
Yeah, I was getting it on, man. Go, go,
did,
go.
did the wife put you at it? Like, go, hit it. Uh, was it what kind of place were you guys at?
It's called Planet Fitness.
Okay.
They're all over the US.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
It's pretty cool. They
Zumba's
got
fun.
uh they got a slogan. It's what is it? It I can't remember what they say. You just you don't judge people. You just go there and work out whatever your level is.
So fatties are welcome, huh?
Yeah, I went to the old man section.
Uh,
Do you go to the 24 hours gym or
Yeah,
Planet
it's
Fitness?
it's open from Monday um, at 10 a.m. to Friday night at 10 a.m. and then Saturday and Sundays it's open like from
Must be
five
24
to
hours
10, I
fitness
think.
then. Yeah. Grunt free zone there. Mike. Yeah.
$10 a month. That's not bad for a
I
gym.
was I was gonna take Lucky for Bill over here yesterday. I didn't take him do the tires flipping yesterday, so he got off easy yesterday.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
told her tell me ahead when we're going to flip tires so I can oversleep on accident.
Yeah.
Oops, I overslept for that one. Uh, Told her I'll be her videographer while she's flipping any tire she like.
Mm-mm. Yeah.
uh,
What's that guy say?
what does that say, Mars? Something about a
So
box. I think that must be a young one. What's up, gaming? Gammon? Gaming? Yeah. But yeah, I had such a good time yesterday. I was telling Merce that it was Christmas night. That's what I felt like. I couldn't go to sleep, and I went
I
to
told
sleep.
him, I said, you better get some sleep. It's a long day ahead. Walking around.
Yeah, we we walked pretty
he said
good.
his feet hurts.
Is that
Yeah.
what I said? Feet,
It-
back, but
It's
it's worth it though.
Yeah, I'm glad you like that one, BT.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Mike said, I guess Bill gets home. He will participate in Mercy and Zumba. There you go.
Well, I doubt it. usually, usually what I do when they're doing Zumba, if I go up there, I'll just walk laps around the park, and
Yeah, that's good.
I don't want to
I just sitting around.
Yeah, I don't want to trip and fall. Try to do some Zumba, break my hip in front of old ladies. Like, sorry, slip and broke my hip. Nobody's picking me up if I slip and fall, so I can't do it.
Yep.
What's funny about going to the gym is like these people, they like all fight for the closest parking space. And they go in there and walk on the treadmill.
Right.
You know. And another thing I noticed too, because it's been a while since I've been in the gym. We had a gym at the police department, but I used that quite a bit. But as far as like in the public, these people will go in there and they'll sit on a piece of equipment and they'll sit there and play on their phones, and you're waiting for this piece of equipment.
Right.
That really bothered me.
Yeah.
Mostly young people.
Yeah. Yeah. Flyover.
Yeah, there was a flyover yesterday. F-22s. The
really cool. Yeah. Really cool flyover.
It was fun yesterday.
Is that the same thing as a Warthog?
Yeah.
Yeah.
F-22s.
That thing is mean, man.
Yeah.
Thing is fast and loud.
I remember those when I was in a simulated war. I survived 2 simulated wars.
Did you?
Simulated.
You can
Did you get
SRB, my simulated record book.
Did you get a medal?
Simulated decorations.
Simulated, you get a medal.
Oh Lordy.
Hello, Jassy. Merry Christmas.
Hello, Merry Christmas.
Pasko na.
Pasko na, sinta ko, nasaan ka?
Thank you for making Joe do a workout for us all to watch.
He need it. He
really
need it. He really need it.
Hey, but I compare myself to other guys in there my age, and I think I'm doing pretty good. First thing I did was look at all the old guys, see if they had man boobs. And
oh boy, man,
I'm doing pretty good for my age.
Yeah.
He's doing good.
that's good.
How you guys been?
Moving.
Doing good, man. Doing
Where you
good.
at? Bill?
I'm in beautiful Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Yeah. I don't say it right. So
Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Va, as in victory. Hawaii.
Yeah, I didn't know. I see a W there.
10,000 steps. That's what I get when I'm at work. 10,000 steps and more. Sometimes 12.
I walk a lot at work, and then I go to the gym. Plus, I took my dog out for a walk every day. It's lots of walk.
That's right.
And then
I walk from the sofa to the fridge, and then I turn around, go to the CR sometimes.
And then I played tennis this morning, so I feel good.
Yeah, you're pretty active.
I try to stay active.
That's right. We have to keep active.
I don't like being at home doing nothing.
Yeah, right.
I'm doing some work at home, like cleaning, of course.
Well, that's your everyday thing. So
yeah, my daily basis.
that's your daily basic.
Oh
yeah.
500 steps.
And then tomorrow I'm gonna
We'll
go
with
again.
that.
And tomorrow I'm going to the gym again with my boss. So
I take big steps, so probably about 100 a day.
Well, I'm glad that you hang out with the hamsters. I think
She be
the
right.
walking. Yeah, I told Bill to hang out with you more often so we could walk.
I'm afraid she's gonna want to go up the mountain, and I don't know if I can handle it. Unless
Bill
she
went
got
over the mountain. Bill went
You
over.
wouldn't know until you tried it.
Yeah, that's right.
Right.
maybe
You can always turn around and wait at the bottom of the.
and roll back.
I don't know about rolling back.
I think rescue units are free.
Just
Right?
make sure I'm not behind you. I'm
Just
ahead of
go
you.
down. What are you
So
talking
when you
about?
roll back,
I'm
I'm.
I'm so little, you won't even notice me.
Oh boy.
At the game, they also honor the man that plane was shot 300 times in World War II and had to honors bestowed upon him by military.
Yeah.
What are you talking about, Brett?
He's talking about at the game we went to.
Um, they do that all the time at the games. Any games, they do the flyover, especially if it's something
Uh,
like
all
military.
right, folks, it's good seeing you. All I gotta do something.
All right.
Okay, enjoy your evening. Good to see
Enjoy.
you.
Okay.
Yeah, there was a couple guys that's I think left from this war yesterday. One of
Yeah,
the guys from USS Missouri.
right.
Yeah.
You know what? That's what I was telling Maurice, and I told her, say they were 18 years old, 19 years old at the time.
Mm.
They're 100 years old now. It's
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
81 years ago.
Enlisting at
Right,
18, 19. Yeah.
right.
Now 18-year-olds need a safe zone, a safe space.
Right.
Not anymore. I think they don't enlist until they're 25 or so, right?
My nephew, he enlisted at 18. As soon as he got out of high school, he was already officially enlisted before he graduated. So
Mm. Nature instead of catching your breath. LOL.
bring binoculars.
You don't need binoculars. You can see all nature. If you get on top of some of the ridges here in Hawaii, you could see
Oh yeah,
everything. The mountain, the oceans. Oh, beautiful.
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's very nice. Very nice. I only went to the one lookout that H2H drove me up there, and I walked over and looked at the lookout.
You
But,
guys must have been at
yeah,
that
I don't know what it was called. I can't think of it.
Pali Lookout. It's called Pali Lookout.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. It was nice. Is it still required? I don't know if that's still required or not. I
What, the
imagine there's
draft?
yeah.
Yeah, you do. It's still required.
Of
I
course.
know I signed up for it as well, but I
You
tried.
go.
I tried to enlist and they wouldn't take me. So
Yeah, what's funny? I joined the Marine Corps when I was 18, and I spent 8 years in there. And then when I get out, I have to register.
it's
Hi,
crazy.
Sean.
Yeah,
There's a website you can go to that tells you your registration number and all that.
you climbed Diamond Head.
That's another thing. I want to take you there, but you got to be there early because that place can get really crowded.
On a Thursday.
Oh, yeah. Because that's
Do they have a Do they have a
right on
list?
Waikiki. So, but you might have to make it maybe just one stairs. That's it. Because the rest of it, man, you'll be panting. Really, heart rate. Can have a heart rate going.
Uh, I'm tired thinking about it.
I'll just watch. I'll just watch it on YouTube.
Right, we'll live stream it for you. There
Yeah,
goes Riley falling back down the hill.
you didn't
No,
have
I
to.
cannot. I cannot stream it up there because of the connection. Because it's in a crater, so
Yeah,
it's hard to get the connections. I tried it before; it doesn't work. Would have been
they
nice.
Sean Williams is in the house. You know you got a good stream going if Sean Williams is in there.
Yeah, right. What's up, Sean?
Lotion.
It's been
Sean's
cool.
up there in the cold, man.
It's cold where you guys are, yeah, Georgia. It's cold.
No, today it was 79 degrees.
Oh, that's
Oh,
It's
not
nice.
bad.
You know, we got all the Christmas decorations up in the house and the tree and all that. And
nice.
we've been wanting to make a fire, but in the fireplace, but
Still warm.
it's still too warm.
Yeah.
Might be a squirrel in there or something.
Hiding.
Yeah. I used to get an occasional bird that would get into my fireplace, and I don't know how because I got the thing over there. It's blocked up. I don't know if they got dropped down in there when they were babies and just lived in there. So I don't know. Who knows?
So it's cold where Sean Williams is.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He's in
So
the
weird.
Illinois, right? So it's like Indiana.
All right, guys, I'm going to drop down now.
All right, Joe. Thank you for hanging out with us.
Thank you.
Sure,
See you
Sean,
later, Joe. Good night.
BT,
Happy
y'all take
holidays.
care. All right,
Yes,
bye.
have a good one.
Bye bye. So yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know if I can do the cold nowadays, but it's been cooler in the morning here.
Yeah.
It's been cooler. For the
I've been
first time,
enjoying it.
I had to close everything, the shutters and windows. I had to close it last night because it was too windy and it was cold.
Yeah.
Yeah. See you
What-
later, Joe and Jassy.
It did seem to be blowing pretty good last night, didn't it?
Yeah. It was so windy. Even today when we went out. It was
Yeah, yeah.
So yesterday was really windy on top of that ship. On top of that bottle ship. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So
What could you hear the stream okay? Could people hear you all right?
yeah, they can hear the wind when they can
Yeah.
hear it. It's just
Yeah,
the wind is it's really bad. Even I
Popeye.
couldn't
Hello,
wear
Popeye.
my hat. Hello, Popeye. Popeye the Sailor Man.
yeah.
Da-da-da-da-da.
That was the first Navy boat that I ever remember being on. I might have
Oh
been on
yeah.
like as a kid or something, but that's the first one that I
Oh wow.
remember being on. So it was, I've looked at many of them in the harbor and that kind of thing, but as far as being up on, that was
We-
the first
You
one.
you can always go back in there again, Riley, as long as you're here.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. How you
Well,
doing, Popeye? What's up?
I kind of like the free roaming that we got to do yesterday.
My husband asked me. He said, "How much did you pay?" I said, "Well, I didn't pay nothing because the ramp. I thought it was open.
Yeah, yeah.
So I checked it out with my friend. She said, "Yeah, we paid like $35 to get up there yesterday." I said, "I didn't pay nothing." She goes, "How did you manage that?" I said, "I went to the ramp and then I found out the ramp is for the maintenance people."
Right.
I just followed along. I was like, "Riley, let's go."
Come on.
Oh well, yeah.
You know, when you pretend
We're
you know what
military.
you're
We're
doing,
used to just kind of,
just go.
Go along with the
follow along,
people.
Go with the
I was
flow.
following someone. That's what I was doing.
Yeah,
Seriously, there were like three people going up the ramp, and
yeah.
two of them, and then a couple went up the ramp. So I said, "Okay, yeah, I'm going to the ramp." So I'm like, "Riley, let's go, hurry up."
So,
And then I told him, I said, "If anybody asks, well, we can always go back and pay. You
no
know,
problem.
no problem with that." But
Yeah.
nobody asked. Yeah, snuck on. It was an honest mistake. So
Yeah.
I told my husband that. He's like, "Well, you have a military ID. I don't know why they have to, but the military can pay less than what the public will.
Right.
It's not like a
Right.
really big deal."
Right.
Just find I'm like, oh, okay. Because
Yeah.
normally I do pay. Remember, like last time I went up there, I had to
Yeah.
pay.
Okay.
But this, and then nobody there at the
Right.
booth. So I'm thinking,
That's
even
cool.
at the gate, remember the guy just like
Right.
told
Just
us,
wait
just
this
go
in.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just waved us in. So in my head, I'm like, oh, everything is free today.
See, we just look like we belong there. So
Exactly.
just follow them in. So
Yeah,
we were right behind the guy that the the group that was had the veteran or whatever.
yeah, the veteran. Yeah,
Yeah, we were like right behind him. So
you
maybe they
pay,
felt
and
we
you
were
pay.
part of it or something. Come on, man.
Yeah,
Special guest this way.
yeah. The lady in
Oh,
one of the lady in uniform, I think she was a captain. She asked me while I was on top of that the galley, and
Mhm.
she said, "Which children is yours?" And I just kind of shook my head like that. She goes, "Oh, okay, your video." And I said, "Yes." So she thought I was my kid is in
Right, right.
that group.
Yeah. Like juniors over there. That's my kid.
Yeah.
The one
So
that's
yeah,
acting right.
you can say Hapster's not on
Yeah.
the battleship.
That's it.
Telling on myself.
Yeah. Oh well.
Oh well,
It was
I'm
fun.
glad you guys have fun.
I'll
It's
go
too
back
much
there
fun.
again anyway.
It was you know, I tried to explain it to Merce. It was like, I mean, it was like a private ceremony for us almost, because
It
those
was.
other people were up there and stuff, and we seen that, but we were down on the main deck part of it, and it was pretty awesome. Yeah, I had a few maintenance guys that was over from me cracking jokes about everything that was happening. But other than that, you know,
Yeah, it was. It was so nice. And then
uh,
I go there anyway. Just when I do my walks inside that base, I normally just go there and then just kind of turn around and go back out and do another walk.
yeah.
So
Mike said they have a battleship on the river there. Yeah, I looked up U.S. Missouri, and there's actually like three or four of them with that name. So they each have a different, it's a different size boat. So of that one, it was the Ohio class or whatever battleship.
mm.
So it had a B-36 or I forget what it is, BB-36.
So yeah, the one that went around the island yesterday, Riley, that was a guided missile.
Oh, is that what?
That's
Okay,
yeah,
Wow.
that one is active. And you can
right.
see all the sailors all the way around.
Yeah, I seen that.
They were on their formation like this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very cool to see. You know, like when they did that flyover, though, the airplanes. I mean, we kept hearing airplanes like over in the distance and stuff, but like when they were coming at us, I didn't hear them till they were almost like on
That's
top
why
of.
I keep doing this. I said, keep
Yeah,
listen for it.
yeah,
I keep doing this to you. I'm like this.
right, right. I mean, I thought I was, but then when they were there, it was like, oh shit, right there, they are.
Yeah, they were fast.
Right,
And then there were three of them. Remember three, and then one went like this. So when one separated from one, it means it's a missing comrade.
right.
When there's three flying like that and
Ah,
one separate,
Yeah,
that's what it meant. Yeah,
so that's pretty
missing
cool.
comrade.
Yeah,
Well, that is the sound. That's right. Sound of freedom. The best thing you'll ever hear.
yeah. It was
Loud.
awesome. It was awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been, in Indianapolis there we always had flyovers for like all the different races and stuff. But, you know, and I've seen like stealths and different types of, but this was it meant more to me personally because where we were. We weren't at a sporting event. We were actually at a place that that was,
true story.
place,
Real.
right? That's a
Yeah,
real
because you were right there at the moment. Yeah, you
right.
can
So
hear it, you can see it. Yeah, you're right there.
yeah.
That's what I told you. I said, "Wow, I was getting goosebumps because
Right,
of the flyover, and then the guided missile ship just went
right.
around the corner like this in one loop. So it was kind of cool.
Very
Yeah,
cool.
historical
Yeah.
place. Mhm. Yeah. There's also a when the Air Force one gets here, I'll let you know. We can check it out. We can take pictures. You
I
can
heard.
actually
Wow.
look at it. They will even let us go near
Air
proximity.
Force.
Not too close, but
Where.
I'll let you know when
Very
it's.
good.
There's a
Yeah,
movie Air Force One, right?
Yeah, there's a movie. Yeah.
that's about the president's plane, but she Air Force is the branch of the military.
Okay.
Yes.
So Air Force One is the plane that the president, when the president is flying in a plane, that plane is Air Force One, no matter what plane it is.
That's right, Popeye, representing Air Force all the way. Stay blue.
There you go.
Yep.
It was pretty awesome. I keep telling people to go over and check out your live stream. Go watch it if they have not. Go, you know, can't put it into words what we seen yesterday for me anyways. I mean, it was awesome. It was awesome. All kinds of awesomeness.
Your
Nibbits,
air
yeah.
kids are good too. That make me puke. The Navy is number one.
So,
Don't make me puke.
Popeye.
Yeah. Well, my family personally, they're all Marines, so uh, so I have to say the Marines. But if if one of my kids go to sign up, I'm going to try to talk them into signing up for the Air Force.
Oh yeah.
So,
Yeah, we'll go to the one at Hickam because the
oh yeah,
bases are already combined. So you get the Hickam, which is Joint Base Pearl Harbor, with the Navy and the Air Force combined.
all right,
Yeah.
wow.
Hmm.
That's coming up.
yeah,
Yeah. I'll take him there next time.
yeah, yeah. Pie, my dad always said the Marines is the man department of the Navy, the men's department. I'm just joking. You know all the jokes they make. Oh lordy, yeah.
Company June. Oh,
Oh
North.
yeah, very cool. Yeah, I went to my nephew's graduation. He graduated right before we moved to the Philippines from San Diego there. So I took my dad to go watch him graduate. Uh, that was pretty awesome. My dad actually went to boot camp there in San Diego as well. So, yeah. So Morris, what you got going on today besides all the fun stuff? The kids are out of school, so you guys got big
Yeah,
plans today.
we'll stay in the kitchen. Dorte wants to make some banana bread.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So
banana bread. Wow.
he's gonna help you
I
make
love
it.
banana bread.
Yeah,
Banana bread. And then we'll go out to, he will ride a bicycle.
he's gonna practice his biking. Yeah. So he got a bicycle for his birthday. So he needs to practice. He had a bike before, but it tore up. So he didn't learn to ride a bike yet.
Mm.
With COVID, we were locked down in the house. He didn't have no room to ride a bike in the
Yeah.
driveway. He couldn't really do anything.
Papa, I agree. The Marine has the best looking uniform. I
Yeah,
love the coat, the blue coat. Oh, beautiful. When they
beautiful.
dressed up, when we have the mix ball.
Yeah.
There's something coming up. I think it's a marine ball coming up. I can't wait to see that.
Yeah.
Good
Very,
looking uniform.
yeah.
Yeah.
When they had my nephew out there, they bring him out
Oops.
first thing in the morning to run in front of us, and they're in their they call them
Uniform.
shorts, but they look like they're underwear, and just a t-shirt, and they're running around. They're short as short. I mean, you can have stuff hanging out, but you can't. You can't break formation. You got to be running. They're like,
Oh, Popeyes, how you just gotta jab that one in there.
uh,
You get jokes. You're funny.
he got
You're funny.
he
Ha
got it.
ha ha.
That's funny.
Um, Now we seen a lot of people from the Navy yesterday, and the Hapsters even she got some pictures of them, and she had them all lining up. I thought they were gonna like
Those are navies. They're
yeah, those are Navy,
sailors. Yeah.
right,
Yeah, Mrs. H. Oh yeah, that's cool. Wow. That's cool. Popeye's a swabby man. BT.
right.
Uh,
B, BT, you were disappeared. Ooh, look, I'm gone, hiding behind the sofa. BT, you
Wait,
were a Marine, right?
that's cool, Brett. You know why the Marines carry crayons? There we go.
Oh, we got it
lots
going
of
right
jokes
here.
about Marines, huh?
Marine, all the units make fun of each other, right? The
Oh
Army,
yeah,
Uh,
everyone.
so it's what they
The
do.
military has joked to teach the Navy how to draw. Hmm.
oh, that's good. There's Marine and Navy in the
And the chat
place.
Here
and
comes the
Yeah.
Marine jokes. That's right.
Tim was Air Force, so
Team's Air Team
yeah,
Team DCF
yeah.
Air Force.
And of course the Halfsters.
The
That's
Air
Marines.
Air
Force
Force
too.
there, yeah.
I used
Yeah,
to hang out with a bunch of Marines and Navy's folks.
yeah,
Yeah, we're all mixed. Like if you like here living in bases and bases,
right,
you get to hang out with a lot of military folks.
yeah,
So, and that's all I knew,
right,
from being young as in my teen. So,
right.
yeah, they like semen. Me too, stop. Uh,
About to have my wife wondering what you guys are talking about here. She gonna catch one of these and be like, "What?
yeah,
Was he really saying that?"
I
What?
don't know. The Air Force have a joke to
there's all kinds of joke, but not. I'm not about to incriminate anyone here.
Right.
Uh, Mercy getting nosebleed. Yeah, right.
Yes. She'll get
Yeah.
nosebleed. She hasn't been hanging around with me too much, so she's forgetting all her English.
Simplify, guys. Yeah. Hoorah. My niece is married to a Marine guy, so
Oh yeah.
yeah. My daughter is in Air Force. Husband, brother is so
Very good.
it's always been Air Force.
Yeah. But nobody in my family was smart enough to get in the Air Force, so
That's
we
right, Team DC. Fight, and win. Stay blue. He said, poor girl. Oh no, she's not poor. You'll be surprised what my daughter do for a living. Get her away from him. Get away from him. Too late. 23 years later.
yeah.
Uh, They're good though.
So usually, if you go to Air Force, you should be smart.
Mercy.
The
Uh,
Bam said that.
Well, that's you know when we were looking at getting my son in, right? They were you had to test the highest to be able to get into the Air Force.
the
So
Air Force, yeah, that's right.
yeah, so pretty much they wanted the smartest people.
That's right,
Uh,
Team DCAC. Blue side up.
so you
Marines are tough, but women make them weak.
don't
uh,
need the money, yeah. So I can't remember what the levels were. That was 8 years ago, 9 years ago when my oldest graduated. He was he was to be honest with you, he was trying to chase a girl that he liked, and
that's why he joined.
he was trying to join the Marines because she
Oh,
was joining the Marines.
wow.
He was going to the training and
The
stuff
boot
with
camp.
her. Yeah, and
Did it work out for him?
no, they wouldn't accept him because at the time he was on medication. Uh,
Mm,
he had like bad acne, so he had to take medication for that. So at the time, it's peacetime, so they're not accepting people unless you're like perfect, I guess.
mm.
Need medication, don't need certain stuff.
You know that the ship, speaking of Filipino Navy, a lot of the Filipinos from the ship, it's called oh my gosh, I forget the name of it, but it's one of the Filipino ship that came to Hawaii not too long ago, before the pandemic, and I got to meet up a lot of these Filipinos that are doctors and on the ship and pilots as well. So they're very
Yeah.
smart. And yes, BT. Yeah, some of them are cooks, some of them are, uh, works on the ship. Of course, yeah, you gotta have cooks. You gotta have everyone in the same
Yeah.
place. Yeah, yeah. The Filipino mafia is real. That's right. So I can't wait to. I think they have one coming up again in the next year or so. They're coming back here because they just get a new another ship from, I think, Korea. I'm not sure, but I'm looking forward to that one. If
Very
you're
good.
still here, right, I'll bring you along.
Let's go. Tell them to hurry up and get over here.
Yeah, right.
Hurry up. Yeah,
So
that would be cool to see.
I think
Yeah,
what's it called? Uh, BRP something
yeah.
ship from the Philippines. I'm not sure what's it called. It's on my one of my videos out there.
Merce, did you ever consider joining any military there in the Philippines?
No.
I when Mercy was in the United States and she was working on getting her citizenship, I was trying to
Mhm.
talk her into becoming a. They were really recruiting, uh, people with different backgrounds, if you will, to join the police department out in the local area that we lived.
Oh, cool.
And I was trying to talk Mercy into to doing it, because I thought she would be good at being a sheriff out in the rural part of Indiana.
See you later, Brett.
But we'll see you.
Bye, Brett. So they call it the BRP Antonio Luna. They were actually here in July.
Is that when it was?
Yeah, BRP Luna. Yeah, we toured that one.
Yeah.
Have a
So
good
they
one.
they were parked over in the harbor as well. Is that
Yeah.
is that
Oh,
what?
yeah. See what happened when they call it the rim pack. So it's the rim of the Pacific. So every other year, they come here and have exercises like
Okay.
includes all the Asian countries,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
and include the Pacific basically. So
Mm,
it's a big deal. It's a
right,
big deal for Filipinos ship to be
right.
here. Yeah, that get included to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think something like that is about to happen in the Philippines, actually. Uh, I, I won't tell you how I know this, but yeah, I heard about it, and something's going over there where some of the military, our military, will be there.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Hello, welcome in. Who's that?
Welcome in, JJ and Ina Lee.
JJ.
Is that Ina or Ina?
Yeah,
So Tim this young never been to the Philippines when he was active duty.
never went. Huh? My nephew, he talked to me. After he graduated boot camp, and he was asking me my opinion of places to be. Where should he try to get stationed or whatever? And I told him if it was me personally, Japan would have been a place that I would highly look at. And I don't know how he picked or whatever, but he ended up in Japan, and
Mm.
and he got to come to the Philippines there. But when he was in the Philippines, um, he did not get to. We couldn't go visit him because he was on a mission or what. He was.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We couldn't just run into him by accident if he told us where he was. Like, just let us know where you are. Well, oops! Look who we ran into.
That's good, BT. My sister got stationed out of Philippines to Japan, Okinawa,
Yeah.
from that Pinatubo.
I don't know. I thought I don't know how well he likes it, but I think he likes Japan pretty good as far as a place to be.
Who doesn't like Japan? Japan is awesome.
Yeah. So I figured there's a lot worse places that he could get stashed. I was like, go to Japan. Go to Japan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Japan.
Yeah. Now I need to tell him, come to Hawaii. Come in.
Yeah,
Uh,
Okinawa was good. Okinawa is just like Hawaii, except Okinawa it's very humid.
where is
Yeah.
it?
Mhm. Beautiful place, beautiful. That's where I learned how to scuba dive.
Oh
That's
yeah.
where I got certified. Yeah, that's
Very
right.
cool. See, I don't know if I could scuba dive. Shit floats. So I don't know if I could go under.
You put a bunch of weights on your
Big
Riley to
weights, sink me to the
Think
bottom.
sink you down.
Yeah.
As soon as I get to Okinawa, they sent me to the Philippines. Ah, okay.
Yeah.
What year were you in Okinawa, BT? We left there back in 89, 90, before we came back to the US. Yes,
Someplace.
awesome to dive. I remember the place called the toilet bowl. They call it the toilet bowl because it spins like this.
Oh
When you
yeah.
get into the water, it kind of spins like this. But once start, descending, it calms. The water is just calm. And
Mm.
then all the walls,
wow.
the reefs. It's so beautiful. The corals. Oh my God, so alive. 1990. Ah, okay. Yeah, but Philippines Pinatubo erupted in 1991, wasn't it? Yeah, toilet bowl. See, he knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So it was awesome. Yeah, BT, I belong to a group that's in Okinawa, living in Okinawa. You might check it out. They have a Facebook page, and that's where I keep in touch with some of my friends from Okinawa. Yep, yep. That's a big, deep circle. That's right. And then you can see the wall of just, it's like you're ascending down. You can see all the walls with all the corals and the fish. And it's
Wow.
great for night diving. That's when I learned how to, you know, night diving. It's
Mhm.
don't flush it, lol. Yeah, that's what they call it, volleyball.
Mm. 15th in 1991.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was horrible. Spearfishing, there's plenty of, there's lobsters. They don't have the claws, they only have the antennas.
Huh.
Yeah,
Why don't they have the claws?
I don't know. Not all lobsters has claws.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Thought that's how they like tore their food apart or whatever.
no. They have this little, it's not big claws like you're talking about,
Right,
like Maine,
right, right,
they have these giant claws.
right.
But in Okinawa, it's just like a bunch of, the antennas.
Mm.
The little, like
Right.
the shrimp.
Right,
You know.
right.
Let's go, BT. Never know, BT. I might have run into you back then when I was younger.
Yeah.
My sisters and all. I was the youngest of 13, so, and all my brothers, bunch of hellions. Yeah, just grab them by the antenna because they go, they hide underneath the corals and rocks. So
Right.
you just kind of put a light into them, they just froze. You just grab them. Yeah, rock lobsters. There you go, rock lobsters. It's like the bar.
Where the crabs hide from you until you get them.
What's that at, Popeye? I never
Uh,
heard of that in Okinawa.
J&J, hello. Welcome in. If you want to come up and introduce yourself, you can. We don't
Yeah,
mind.
we don't bite. Yep,
Kind of
yeah.
know everybody here. Everybody's a tight knit group.
In
Subic Bay.
Subic. Ah,
Mm.
Subic.
Barrio. Barreto.
Merce, have you ever been up to Subic Bay? I don't think
No.
I've been there. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't remember going.
Mercy, we should go. There's a place. It's not in Subic, but it's a little bit further down, like part of. I think it's San Antonio, town of San Antonio. They have the cove. We normally go up there and just hang out. San Antonio, town of San Antonio. I can hear myself.
Bye bye.
Hey,
Hello.
how's
Welcome.
everybody doing tonight?
Good. How are you doing?
Great,
Another freaking day in paradise, man.
of course.
Florida, huh?
You have to say it the Filipino way there, Mercy. Barrio Barreto. Okay, you gotta put the roll in it, kid. All right. God bless you.
Mercer's trying to learn Filipino. She's
You know, I tell you, I was there in 1991 when Mount Pinatubo erupted. Okay, and I tell you, I I fought in the Gulf War, and I would rather fight in the Gulf War than go through another volcano eruption. Okay?
really.
I am telling you, it was pitch black for 48 hours, lightning, ground shaking. Shit. I said my prayers, man. Because you can't control Mother Nature. You just
Right.
can't do it. You
Yeah.
know? And yeah, but I used to hang out in the Rock Lobster Bar in the Barrio Barreto. It was a bar for basically Station Carito. You know, we
Mhm.
didn't let the fleeties in. You know,
Yeah.
them scumbags. It's kind of our little hideaway, because most of us worked for the Office of the Provost Marshal at that time. And we were the guys out there on Meg Sai was all that. We were the guys taking in the drunks,
Right.
stuff like that. And it got old after a while. When I first started doing it, it was fun, but it got old real quick.
Right.
And plus, when you wear a badge and you're in the military and you're in some place like the Philippines, everybody hates your ass. Okay?
Right. I can imagine.
But dude, I had some good times in the PI. PI is a fun place. Okay? But you got to watch your step, or you can lose yourself and do stupid things. Like I see around these, a lot of these bloggers that go over there, these expats from America. I laugh at some of the foolish things they do. And
Did you do that too, Popeye, when you were here?
No, I had to be a good boy because I wore a badge. I represented law enforcement, and I worked with the PNP and the local barangays out in town. So I had to set the example and be a good guy, not a bad guy. But what's this crap about the Air Force that's the smartest? What a load of crap that is, man.
I was just saying, when my son
Take it easy over there, buddy.
When my son was trying to get in, they were asking him what his SAT scores were and stuff, and they were trying to find out. And you had to get a certain score.
If he gets in the Air Force, he's going to be very lucky because those boys and girls in the Air Force, they're pampered, man. They don't have barracks; they have dorms. Okay, and dude, if you go to their mess hall, their food is actually edible. It's actually delicious. I've eaten in an Air Force mess hall, and it's just like I went into culture shock because you should see the slop the Navy serves you. Okay.
You guys get goulash every night, huh?
You don't have a good cook in the Navy, huh?
They eat oatmeal.
When I was on the USS Ogden, I had a buddy that was a cook, Filipino, and
Hello,
he used to always hook me up with pork adobo, chicken adobo. He'd make pancit canton on the side with some lumpia, stuff like that. And he'd patch it together with whatever he had down in the ship. But when you're land based all the time, you get the best of everything, man.
Right.
And their dorms look, their barracks look better than a college dorm, for crying out loud.
Right.
But but I like to pick on the chair force. They're all right. They're all right.
Oh, brother. Yeah. So Subic
has changed totally.
Yeah.
Right. Subic used to be called Sin City.
Right.
Right. No more. Angeles has that mark.
Yeah.
The only place they really have bars in the Subic area is just a few of them in Barrio Barreto. But other than that, it's a big tourist trap.
Right.
In the Philippines, there's a lot to do there. You got the zoo. You could go jet skiing.
Right.
You got like they've taken over the whole base of what's called the Freeport Zone.
Right.
And out on Camayan, Nabasan Wharf, they have really fantastic places to go for getaway, little villas right on the water for you. So, like, if you wanted to take your honeycomb somewhere romantic, hint, hint, okay, take her to either Camayan or Nabasan Wharf, for Valentine's Day.
Right.
And dude, I think you'll score some points. Okay. All right.
I'm just gonna fix her a can of fancy spam, and I'd score some points.
Oh my God.
I'm just kidding.
Oh my God, a can of fancy spam. That poor girl.
Yeah.
That poor girl. Wow.
Yeah, Tim said he's retired chair force, living in Angeles City area now. So
Yeah, but you know, we rag each other all the time.
oh yeah,
But it's what we call esprit de corps.
yeah,
Right? It means in jest, all in good fun,
right.
to promote competition.
Sure.
Right? But when the crap hits the fan, we're tight.
Yeah, same team. There he is.
Yeah, speak for yourself, Popeye.
Thanks.
Damn, I don't know about you, swabby. I'm just kidding.
And us crusty old vets, we talk to each other like that. It's
When
fun.
the S hits the fan, I'm right there with him. Anyway, we talk a lot of crap, but yeah, guys, why I come up, Popeye's just hitting all my chords there. I've been doing a lot of videos in Subic Bay the last few days.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of changes. The upper Mal camp is where the Marines used to stay whenever you come in for a.
What's up, Big E?
E, hi, E.
Big E.
Big Eve served over there when we were over there, Popeye too. But I got a lot of videos, and lots changed there on Subic Bay. He's hitting a chord with me, and I went out to Barrio Barreto. I used to live behind the Rock Lobster he was talking about in an apartment.
Yeah.
Oh,
In the apartment, the music's so loud at the Rock Lobster at my apartment that there ain't no sleeping at nighttime there or half the day either. So what I do is the only reason I got an apartment anyway, so I could stay out in town on the weekends and have a place to sleep during the day, during the morning, whenever I came home from partying on in Subic City. Really is where I hung out. I didn't hang out in Barrio Barreto. I said,
brave soul going up to Subic City to party.
yeah, that was my place of, hell, I was doing. But I've got some, and I was driving through. I was gonna the Upper Mal camp. The Upper Mal camp, the jungle is taking all those Quonset huts back over, and you can see them in the jungle, and they're still there, and they're still intact. Somebody could go in there and make a little bit of money, I believe, if they was to buy into that and have a little bit of money to spend on it. I mean, really. And the JES camp, Jungle Environmental Survival Training, is right down the road. It's up in the Upper Mal camp, but it's right at the start of the Upper Mal camp. It's still there, but it's a bird sanctuary and a rabbitry. And they still do the JES training, but it's for civilians now too. You can sign up. Although right now they're renovating, it looks pretty rough in there.
You could sign Mercy up for that, man. She's pretty dangerous, and we can make her even more dangerous.
Yeah, we can take her out in the jungle and make her hack down trees and dig up roots and stuff to eat.
I was telling Bam he should take Mercy out to like Kamayan or Nabasan Wharf for Valentine's Day. They got some nice little villas you can rent out there right on the water.
Oh yeah.
It's very secluded, very romantical, And what did he do? He started talking about opening up a can of spam for the poor guy. I tell you, man, holy crap!
I'm trying to be romantic here. She likes a good can of spam.
Oh really? Does she like the light or the regular spam?
Oh, regular.
So you're gonna spring for the real stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, pretty.
The spam have different flavor now. Like the tocino, the sweet ones, and right.
Yeah, they put salt.
They have different flavor.
Yeah, they put saltpeter in it now.
I ain't heard that in about a year of Sundays.
BT.
Oh,
yeah, actually, I was in the Philippines in 1987 Westpac.
Oh, what's that?
on the USS Fort McHenry. It's his first year out.
I was on the USS Ogden LPD 5.
Yeah, you guys, we were your gator freighters, you know.
Uh-huh.
And then I came back. What happened was we went through a super typhoon, and it ripped a hole in the side of one of our ships.
Wow.
Not the one I was on, but it ripped like a 5-foot hole in it where it hit the bottom of the ocean. You know, we was in the wrong place, I guess. Wasn't deep enough. But so we hobbled back we did circles. What you do when you're in a ship in the Navy, you do circles everywhere. You do circles around and around and around. Well, that ship goes off straight to Subic Bay, and we just did circles around it because it was hobbling. You know, it had taken a lot of water and filled a bunch of compartments. So it was slower than us. So we just do circles around it, you know. and then we got to Subic Bay, and he went in dry dock for 3.5 months, Liberty basket leave. So they sent us to Upper Mile and doing a lot of projects, you know. And so I was building guard towers around QB Point. And so I did a lot of time there, and there was a bus station there. So on in the evenings and on Fridays for sure, I catch a bus to main side out there at McSci and get out of the base and go to Subic City. That was my thing. McSci was like 150, maybe more bars there on both sides of the road, all the way up the strip, and it was the Wild West too. But you go out to Subic now, it was the same thing, just a little cheaper. I think that's why I went there. It's cheaper. they had all the same stuff. It's just cheaper.
Oh, the beers were cheaper.
Mm.
The other certain things were cheaper. You know, I keep it clean. Okay.
Yeah. But
dude, back in the day, I'd go up to Subic and get a San Miguel for four peso.
Yeah. It's like 4 pesos. But the dollar was only like, well, when I left, it was 23 in 91 when Pinatubo erupted. It's like 23 pesos a dollar then.
Yeah.
And then before that, though, when I first came in 87, it was like 19 pesos to the dollar, man. So, you know, it's a lot different. Yeah. Big E was there at the same time that I was on the last trip, or before, I think, in 88. See, I went to Okinawa. I went on a Westpac, and then I was supposed to not have to deploy for a while. You know, it gives you a window there. But my tour of duty at the place that I went on Westpac as soon as I got at my duty station. My tour of duty at the station in at Pendleton did it 2 years, and then they sent me to Okinawa. You know, that was my orders. So I went to Okinawa and you was talking about diving there, man. That's one of the most beautiful places to dive in the whole world back then. But now I've been looking online at some of the places like the toilet bowls you was talking about, and the reef is destroyed, man. It's just they overfished it, and they've done a lot of dredging and seawalls that didn't need to be put in, I really think, and they destroyed it. Now the Philippines is starting to preserve their reefs a lot more. Right. So you're going to see a lot of dive videos from me next year. I'm just waiting for the right time.
Yeah.
I loved it. I loved it when I was stationed here, every second of it. I had projects to do because I was a combat engineer, and I had an apartment out in town, you know, always. I had a couple apartments out in town. One before the graveyard and one after the graveyard. But they have a rock lobster back there now, Popeye. Mm-hmm. It's on the other side of the road. It's not on the same side of the road.
I heard they put the Midnight Rambler on the other side of the road too.
Yeah, it's over there.
Because we used to walk into the Midnight Rambler, and we'd always bring an FNG with us, a fairly new guy.
Yeah. Cherry boy. You got a cherry boy?
And we'd bring him in there, and we'd tell him right off the bat, do not screw with the monkey on the chain. And up in the tree, there was a monkey on the chain. There was always that one dummy, man. He'd screw with the monkey, and the monkey would get the better of them and start flinging poop at them.
Hey, I think we took over the live. I'm sorry, guys. Go ahead.
Okay. You guys are good. Well, Hamster said she'll be back. She got hungry, so she went to make something. There's a friend
We're
Tony.
just a couple of old squids, John.
Yeah, it's weird how this morning everything hit. See, I've been making videos over at Subic the last week, and I got up there to Upper Mount. It was so exciting to me to see the whole place still intact in the jungle. I'm like, on one of my videos, I say, hey guys, if you want to refurbish this old place up here, because nobody's there. I mean, nothing except for Jest. I said, hey,
on that Freeport zone, they let a lot of that base rot.
Yeah, they did, and
it's very shameful. I mean,
I've heard that's about to change. The U.S. is getting involved over there a little bit, but that's just a rumor. I know some guys that work for certain companies that told me that we're gonna share a base somewhere with the Philippines.
They got the shipyard back. U.S. company bought the shipyard back and kicked out the Koreans.
And that's probably governmental right there. So
yeah.
Anyway, guys, look, I seen one warship out in Subic Bay 4 days ago, and it was a big one, and it was right out there near Grande Island. That's a good place to visit if you ever go to Subic Bay. Go to Grande Island.
Yeah, very romantic for you and your husband, Marcy.
Yeah, take her out to Grande Island. You have a blast.
Write that down, Merce, if you want to treat me.
You can fly right into the Subic Bay International Airport there.
Yeah.
And you're almost there.
Yeah, skip, hop, and a jump, man.
Yeah.
Now, it ain't much of an airport, but they got some nice runways out there now.
Yeah.
I found my garden.
The Jinsan Airport is not very much of an airport, but
yeah. But I bet they got a flight there once a month or something like that. They're not, I don't see too many flights coming in and out, but there's some coming in and out. Used to, when I was there was C-130s. Every once in a while, C-5 would land, and that was hard for it to land because it wasn't that much of a strip back then, but now it is. And then a bunch of fighter jets and Harriers would land there and go into the bays if they needed to. So, but it's amazing how they've let it go. Yeah. They've let a lot of the base go back to the jungle. It's just eating it up. Some of the fences I seen were tore down by the jungle, not by MPA or people trying to get in or whatever. Like back then, we go on MPA tours.
Right.
I was Big E's caddy for golfing at the Gold Club over there. I'm blacklisted from the Gold Club forever. That's what it says on their wall. It's got my name up there. At the time I was a Corporal Welch, it was, and his whole squad's names there. What we did is we got about probably 5 cases of San Miguel and some golf clubs, and went and signed in because it was on base. So if you're a military NCO, you get in easy. You just sign the list there, and then we got some golf carts. They were Harley Davidson golf carts. and we got drunk and we started playing polo with the golf carts, golf ball. and then we drove them off into the lake. and they stalled, so we got out and left them there. So then whenever I tried to go back about 2 months later, I was blacklisted. So I couldn't come in. Plus they reported me to my CO.
Right.
Big E. I wasn't nobody's caddy, but anyway, I was my caddy. You ever play a polo with golf carts in a club? Mainly as Marines, you're just swinging at the guy in the other cart trying to get him off your bumper, It was a blast. I had a blast in Subic Bay. And then I got a guard duty, and they sent me to Clark, so I experienced that too. It was a lot different too. There was no walking street per se. It was a long strip like on Fields Avenue there.
Yeah.
Fields Avenue was Walking Street, but it wasn't called Walking Street. It's just
They used to call it
part of it.
something else at that time. They used to call it Blank Alley.
Blank Alley, yeah.
Yeah, use your imagination.
Yeah. And it was a lot longer too, and there were a lot more bars, of course.
You were probably a Nipa Hut boy, weren't you, huh?
I like Nipa Hut.
Yeah, I thought so. But anyway, guys, I got to rock and roll. I always enjoy coming on your show.
Well, we appreciate
Thank you,
you. Bye-bye. We'll see
Mercy,
you
next time I come on, I'll have another church story for you, okay?
Yeah.
All right.
All right?
Good
Good
to
to
meet
see
you
you,
there.
Papa.
Take
Bye.
care, guys.
Thank
Hello.
you, Papa. Really sound good. A good place in Subic, huh? Never
Where?
been to Subic.
Where
Subic.
to?
It sounds really nice. It's a
Well,
nice
it is
place.
in places, and in places it's not. But they got a zoo there now. They got all kind of condominiums
Ooh.
to rent, and westernized a lot where it is nice. But then, if you look at my videos that get out to where I was in the Upper Mile Camp, QB Point, the International Airport, and all that, it's all grown back up, and it needs a bit of repair there. There's the shipyard looks good over there that we was talking about, and the Hatchery.
Crowded though, yeah? It's crowded.
You know, Okinawa was one of my favorite places to dive in the whole world.
Oh yeah.
It had everything, diversity that you would want there. And me and a couple of my buddies used to love to night fish with spear guns. And we'd take all of our fish that we caught, we put them in a buoy, and we'd come out and we would go to a fish house, this one guy, and we'd sell them to him for big end. I mean, that's what they want, you know. And what it is if you shoot a fish with a spear gun, you shoot them in the gills or the head, and that's the only way they'll buy them, because the body bleeds out if you hit the body too much. And we would take a fish out. And finally, I got knowing this old guy's. This is called Omakami Fish House. And his name was Omakami. And we would get in his boat. He had a really nice boat. And he'd take us out where those lobsters were on the reef, on the fifth reef out. You know, because there's a reef, then there's a reef. Anyway, he'd take us out to the fifth reef, and then lobster were just lined up down the wall there. And what you do is you grab them by the tentacles, and they'll be grabbed hold of the rock where you can't pull them out. You know, you'll be really hard to pull them out. And what you do is you give them just a little slack. And when you do, they reach for more rock, and that's when you jerk them out of there and put them in your buoy. It was awesome. I catch him a bunch of lobster, and we go back to Fish House, and I could eat for weeks there, and he'd give me a bunch of yen. Take me out. He'd give me the keys to his boat. I could take his boat out anytime I wanted to. You just go diving.
Nice.
Beautiful place to dive. I bet
I'm
Hawaii's
waiting over here, guys. I think I might have to step down for a bit.
No problem.
back.
No problem. Yes, yes.
I'll see you guys a bit.
We'll see you.
Bye.
Bye, BT.
Timmy's still in the house.
Anyways, guys,
Timmy's still breathing.
I seen Popeye talking his load up here, so I thought I'd come up here and drop one too.
No problem. No problem.
You guys
Always
about-
appreciate having you up here.
Yeah, I had a blast over there at Subic. I really did, and Barrio Barreto, I visited and did some night videos there too, bar hopping, blah 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 blah. But there's not as many. But I'm noticing that they're building new bars there.
Are they?
There's like 10 under construction, 10 different places. Now, I don't know that they're all bars, but they probably are, because the presence of the U.S. Navy may be there soon, you know. And so everything will change over that way. But the Freeport up there, man, yeah, they've got westernized restaurants everywhere, like Texas Joe's and Outback Steakhouse and
Wow.
very nice restaurants up at the Freeport at the main side there.
Right.
And the oceans the ocean there used to be pretty nasty, but now it looks like it. Man, they've been cleaning that place up around there. And they don't have that S River. I call it S River because that's what we used to call it back whenever I was here.
Right.
But now they don't have raw sewage running into it anymore. Now all the raw sewage in Longpost pumped up above the upper Mal camp where I go to in my videos lately. And it's a clean there and sent back down through the water system.
Okay.
So it all gets pumped up and cleaned up, and there's no more raw sewage in the river that runs into Subic Bay anymore, which was a great thing. That cleaned up a lot of, because I know some guys that used to go across this river out into McSide Drive in Longapo, and they would have pesos, and they'd just toss them into a peso into this river there, and a bunch of kids down there in bunker boats driving for in the sewage.
Right.
These are evil guys, man. Some of these sailors and Marines, they were evil. I know one in Subic City, we sit on the top of a bar, and he'd get his torch lighter out,
Uh-huh.
and he had some tongs, and he'd hold a peso, and he'd heat that sucker up red hot, and he'd toss it out in the street. You see about 10 kids out there playing hot potato with that thing in the middle of the street where the traffic's going round, 2-lane road, not even 2 lanes really back then, and a lot of dirt and messed up road too. So people, there's just some evil sailors and Marines back then.
Right.
Got kids with burnt hands come home with a peso. Peso was a lot back then, 1 peso. Right. So they come home with burnt hands. Or some of them would come home because the traffic got them. But no, I never seen anybody get run over.
Right.
Just playing hot potato.
Right.
That's some of the evil things the U.S. military does. You get bored playing pool all day or drinking San Miguel. I guess that guy
I will look you up when I get there. The Hapster said.
Oh, yeah, come and see us, man. We're going to have a good time. No doubt. There's no possible way you couldn't. I already knew the place before I come back, but my memory's real. I got that CRS. You ever have, you know anybody's got that CRS?
No.
You don't got that?
I got no memory.
I figured you were old enough to have CRS, but can't remember.
Oh, that's, yeah. See, yeah, I got that then.
Yeah. So
it's bad.
Those videos I did, though, guys, go check them out. You'll see a little bit about Subic Bay.
Yeah. I'm a little bit behind on watching, but I'll get you caught up.
Yeah, but a traffic cop gets me in the days. Yeah, they're crooked over there in the bay. And if you go over there, just make sure if you got a car when you get there or whatever, if you rent a car or whatever, you can do anything there you want to. But just make sure to obey the rules and get one with tinted windows so he can't see your econo.
Yeah.
Guys, I gotta go.
All right. We'll see you next time. Here. We appreciate you.
Thank you, BT.
We'll see you next time, BT. Yeah. Yeah, we learned our lesson about that. About the time I was driving in Davao and rolled down my windows where they could see me. So they pulled me over. So, yeah, that was way back when that was one of not the first time that we went to Davao, but it was I don't know, probably
you two with your brother, Brian, right? Like, teasing each other, telling the traffic how bad it is.
Yeah. Then they pulled me over. It's like, you bastard.
And you even told the traffic policeman, said, "Hey, did you see that?" The truck with lots of
why is he pulling me over because I didn't have a seatbelt on when people were standing at the top of the vehicles. It's like, how the hell you even got these?
Why you got me? Look, they're all
yeah, they're just hanging on the side of the.
So why me?
Yeah, but I found out why me, right? He was trying to get that money. And we said, no. So, yeah. Well, Mercy,
Subic.
the sun came out, and now I'm sitting here toasting in the sun.
Right.
I know it's about our 2
I know
hours
what that means.
anyways, so
Right.
I think it's time to shut her down. We appreciate everybody coming in here. We didn't have a big
Topic,
plan
but
for
we hang
today.
out with people, right?
We just wanted to
It's
hang
good.
out.
Yeah.
So we got some live streams coming up, some that you want to catch, some where I'm going to take the gloves off.
What?
You'll see. You'll see.
The gloves off.
Don't miss it. Mountain.
Vampire.
Yeah.
He's
Look,
going to melt now. He's
I,
a vampire.
look, I'm right in the sun.
Taking your gloves off. For who? Is
For
that an idiom, taking your gloves off?
yeah. Well, see, when you box somebody, if you have the gloves on, it doesn't hurt as
Mm.
bad. When you take them off, you get the bare feast coming at you.
Oh, yeah, it's coming up, right? Exhale. Time to exhale.
Yeah. But anyways, we'll see how it goes.
We'll see.
You,
It probably be
yeah.
soon.
What do you got any interviews coming up?
Not at the moment. I'm still talking to those ladies that, you know, about telling men to, what you call that, like the approach,
Yeah. How do they want to be approached?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you very much, the Halfsters. Again, if you guys didn't see her live stream, I just happened to be
I
in.
will find it too.
Yeah, if you haven't seen it yet, go watch. I'm gonna do a video about the time we were there, but it's gonna take me a little while to get that video up and out.
Couple days. Give him couple days.
Couple.
It's kind of slow.
Yeah. Well, I got so much to do. Full plate.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, thank you guys for coming in.
Yeah,
We
we
appreciate
had
you.
fun.
Yeah, it's always good to talk.
We will definitely check out Subic.
If we make it up that way one of these days. We didn't go up that.
Who knows, right? Who knows?
We didn't get to go up there last time we were traveling the islands.
Yeah.
Hey, as soon as we get big time here on YouTube, then we'll travel everywhere. We need a
Yeah.
sponsor. Maybe GoPro will sponsor us.
Mercy, let's go to Subic. Yeah, let's go.
Let's
Come
go.
on.
If
Say,
you go
if the Hasser said, Mercy, come on, tomorrow. I'm in Subic tomorrow. This address, blah blah. I'll be waiting for her.
my kids, what will my kids do? Let's just be stuck.
I'll find a way. They're
She'll
not
talk
baby.
about her parents, huh?
Yeah.
I stay here. I'll be back.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
The youngest one
Our-
wouldn't be able to handle it though. All right, let's get out of here before I get a suntan. All right, everybody.
See you, everyone. Thank you so much.
We'll see you.
All of you.
Aloha.
You guys have awesome day.